you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Here we go. Go, North Salad. Go, North Salad. Up we go.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
You look at this Niner defense.
They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you can tell by this team, all right? Anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us a couple touchdowns. We got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're playing well and you're carrying your team along.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Bama, Bama, Bama. Up we go.
Throwing Jones. Escaping the pressure right.
That is caught downfield. It's Waller.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
Up we go.
That's out quickly to Hyatt.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it's second down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that will extra.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15.
Jump right, Pacino. Jump right, Pacino. Apple, 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 apple. Up we go.
Now Jones.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You talk about this Giant defense.
They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up?
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 touchdown. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Next, the score, Giants 7, 49ers 0. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night.
There he goes, left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
It's not surprised when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The Niners are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. Purdy now to throw off the play action. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
And this time not quite to the 30. Will be down at the 31-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Touchdown!
Christian McCaffrey, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Niners are an extra point away from drawing level.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Now Jones going to change it up here.
Go North Copper! Go North Copper!
Jones looking to throw on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're under a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defense
They'll change things around before the snap.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there.
Brian Dable, with his background on offense, he's got a call ready, and they are going to go for it on 4th down.
And they'll run forward with Barkley. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. 4th and short, they had the ball right at the midfield stripe. Was curious what they were going to do. Turns out going for it, the good play.
Reminded me of a conversation we had yesterday before this game where you said, you know, it's interesting about the NFL nowadays. Oftentimes in short yardage situations, they throw the ball. In the old days, they would run it. That was an old school call right there.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 7-7, our score after 1. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones.
He had a man open, but he missed it when it's incomplete.
That one was tipped in the air and became almost a 50-50 ball. No one came up with it, so it turned into an incompletion. But remember, on the previous drive, he threw an interception. I think that one almost caused a well, not almost. I think that one caused a mental flashback for everyone. Threw the pick before. Could this turn into a second one? And how would that alter the game for him?
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Here we go.
4th down, Jones and the offense stayed put. They're going for this.
Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers. Great. Other side.
Back to throw. Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second down and 3.
70 Lions.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he's got this down to the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
18 Cardinal. Take over.
On second down, here's Mitchell. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
19 Tiger.
That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. That time on the run-pass option when he decided to throw it. Not a quick little drop-off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple option quarterback in college because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Here's second and 3.
Hawk 70. Ready.
Now Purdy. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is going to lose yardage here. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Cougar 19.
It returns it right back to Samuel. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this part of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Giants.
Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown on the season.
And the Giants are able to move back in front.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 14-10. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's 2nd and 7. Purdy looking to throw.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Go gutter! Go gutter! Go gutter!
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Okay, here we go.
In motion right, that's Hyatt.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, here's Barkley.
And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
That was a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end, being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block, and you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. And the 49ers going to take another timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Jones is going to put it in.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Here we go. Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get free and take some momentum into the locker room.
The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. This one caught by Kittle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
2nd and 6.
McCaffrey running up the middle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Through the middle of the field.
Touchdown! 74 yards.
And the Niners come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Street, street. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Purdy will throw for it.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Timberland, 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 Timberland.
In motion right, that's Hyatt.
South salad, South salad, South salad.
Now Jones on first down. Flushed out right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Here's Purdy.
Flush to his right. He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25.
A big play there for the Niners. 47 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
McCaffrey following the penalty. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, staying ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass as his guys are able to extend their lead. option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Throwing on second and long. Jones.
Hyatt has got it.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now they're in the hurry up. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Biggie.
Off play action. Jones escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. And the Niners are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Wishnowsky on to punt as he sends this one away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the 3rd.
Go north salad. Go north.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Troy Johnson.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Bama, Bama, Bama. Triple right for Gino. Triple right for Gino. Apple, 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 apple.
Looking to throw. Jones. Darren Waller. And he gets this one down to the 24. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Jones. Throwing on first down. And it's caught. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And they'll try the option on first and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Daniel Jones with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Giants are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Gano the extra point, and this is back to a 5-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. They'll get this to the 24 and it's second down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Purdy. He's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Flick right, flick right, flick right. Go, North Copper! Up, go!
Barkley, inside handoff. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
Caught along the left side by Hyatt. Touchdown! Jalen Hyatt, 30 yards. And the Giants have taken a fourth-quarter lead. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect a lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day one of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for two.
Gold River! Gold River! Up, go!
And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3.
26.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, this defense, Charles, we know how good they are, but they've been beat a couple of times in this game. However, they got the latest laugh.
And how about the way they hung in there? Because you're exactly right. They're not used to being dented as they've been so far in this game. But what they just did there with that pick 6, that's the equivalent of what was happening to them. They're throwing touchdown passes against them. Okay, we'll take one back against you.
Extra point try good by Gano. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18.
Purdy now to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Go Woodland. Up, go.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
Here we go.
Now, right where this setup down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Off the play fake. Jones under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away into 4.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he returns this to the 22.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Here's second down. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10. Purdy to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. This is first and 10. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around.
19 tight.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's first down.
19 Lions. Cowboy 80.
Here's Purdy to throw. He'll buy some time right. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Now an option play on second down. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Brock Purdy keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now.
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Moody good with the extra point.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make or break onside kick. This is going to be covered up by the Giants. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Adriana Lima.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a New York first down, and the Giants are going to win the football game.
A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter, both offense and defense.